In America, the country of opportunity, a hidden guilt penetrates the streets. Homelessness, which affects hundreds of thousands of people, is more than a statistic. It's a complicated subject, with underlying causes and disastrous results. Join us as we delve into the heart of this epidemic, exposing its facts and exploring possible solutions. The reality of homelessness. Homelessness is a complicated topic that defies easy explanations. Contrary to popular belief, it is not just about people who are unemployed or homeless. Rather, it is a complex issue that impacts people from all walks of life. Many homeless people have jobs, yet they cannot afford housing. This phenomenon sheds light on the underlying systemic issues that lead to homelessness. The perception of a homeless person as someone who is indolent or reluctant to work is detrimental and oversimplifies the situation. In actuality, numerous circumstances can contribute to homelessness, including financial difficulties, a lack of adequate housing, mental health challenges, substance misuse, and domestic violence. The interaction of these elements results in a complicated web that traps people in homelessness. The absence of affordable housing is one of the primary causes of homelessness. In many areas, housing costs have soared, significantly exceeding income increases. This implies that even persons with jobs, particularly those with small incomes, may struggle to pay their rent. As a result, many people and families are forced to live in overcrowded or dangerous situations, or even on the streets. Another important factor is the lack of support structures for vulnerable groups. People with mental health or substance abuse disorders frequently experience stigma and discrimination, making it difficult for them to get the care they require. Similarly, victims of domestic violence may have no place to turn for help, putting them at risk of homelessness. Addressing homelessness requires a comprehensive approach that addresses the underlying causes of the problem. This includes expanding access to affordable housing, offering support services to vulnerable populations, and addressing the systemic problems that contribute to homelessness. By acknowledging the complexities of homelessness and working toward meaningful solutions, we can help ensure that everyone has a safe and stable place to call home. The faces of homelessness. Homelessness is a complex issue that impacts people from all areas of life, and every statistic contains a human narrative. Documentaries such as The Homestretch and Dark Days provide a moving peek into the lives of actual homeless people, shedding attention on the brutal realities they confront daily. These documentaries challenge errors by highlighting the different backgrounds and circumstances that can lead to homelessness. One frequent confusion is that homelessness is exclusively caused by personal failings or poor decisions. However, these videos demonstrate that homelessness can be caused by a variety of circumstances, such as economic difficulty, mental illness, domestic violence, and substance misuse. They also emphasize how systemic factors such as a lack of affordable housing, insufficient healthcare, and limited access to education contribute to the cycle of homelessness. Through intimate interviews and strong narratives, these documentaries humanize homelessness, making it impossible to ignore the people behind the statistics. Viewers are confronted with real people's honest emotions and difficulties, prompting them to question their beliefs and prejudices. These documentaries inspire sorrow and compassion by highlighting homeless people's perseverance and courage. They remind us that homelessness is more than simply a statistic or a social problem. It is a human sorrow that requires our attention and action. Understanding the why. Understanding the why of homelessness necessitates careful consideration of the many elements that contribute to this complicated problem. At its heart, homelessness is frequently the result of a complex of interrelated problems that create a web of difficulties for those suffering from homelessness. Economic hardship is a major cause of homelessness, as many people cannot afford secure housing owing to poor salaries, unemployment, or underemployment. The shortage of affordable housing exacerbates the problem, as rising housing costs surpass wage growth in many locations, forcing individuals and families into homelessness. Mental health difficulties play an important part in homelessness. Many homeless people suffer from mental health issues such as depression, anxiety, or PTSD, making it difficult to find stable shelter or seek care. Substance abuse is another issue that might lead to homelessness. Some people use drugs or alcohol to cope with the stress and trauma of homelessness, which can make it more difficult for them to get access to housing and support services. Addressing the underlying causes of homelessness requires an integrated strategy that addresses these interconnected challenges. This includes boosting access to affordable housing, providing more mental health and substance treatment programs, and introducing supportive services like job training and employment aid. Understanding the intricacies of homelessness and addressing its fundamental causes allows communities to work towards solutions that not only provide immediate relief to people who are homeless but also prevent future homelessness by building a more equal and supportive society. The business of homelessness. The business of homelessness exposes a troubling reality in which certain businesses profit from the tragedy of the homeless. It uncovers a complicated web of interests that benefit from the continuation of homelessness, emphasizing the need for structural reform. One facet of this exploitation is groups and individuals who profit from the homeless population's existence. Shelters, outreach programs, and even individuals who exploit the disadvantaged for profit are examples of such groups. Their actions not only promote homelessness but also obstruct efforts to find long-term solutions. Addressing the business of homelessness requires exposing exploitative behaviors and adopting rules that promote the well-being of homeless people. To end the cycle of homelessness, invest in affordable housing, mental health services, and work opportunities. Recognizing and tackling the numerous reasons that contribute to homelessness allows society to take a more equitable and compassionate approach to this serious issue. Solutions and change. Community-driven efforts are the key to addressing homelessness. Communities may work together to provide three key pillars of support: affordable housing, mental health care, and job possibilities. Affordable housing is a basic need. We can keep people and families out of homelessness by making housing more accessible and affordable. Creating affordable housing alternatives needs coordination among local governments, organizations, and businesses. Another important factor to consider is mental wellness. Many people facing homelessness suffer from mental health difficulties. By providing access to mental health treatments and support, we can address the root causes of homelessness and assist individuals in rebuilding their lives. Additionally, providing job opportunities is critical. Individuals with stable jobs can afford to acquire housing and reestablish stability. Finally, tackling homelessness demands a comprehensive approach. By addressing the core causes and assisting in these critical areas, we can achieve long-term change and ensure that everyone has a place to call home. As we have seen, homelessness in America is a complex issue with underlying origins. We may work toward a future in which everyone has a place to live by grasping the complexity and collaborating. Join our fight against America's hidden shame. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content like this.